not been in the elimination thing once. Let's keep that streak going.
Is this where the crystalline alliance of the feminism ends?
We've totally misjudged it.
I'm going to see if Moneybags Caroline spends enough on oxygen for all of us.
Okay, let's all be equally dead.
I'm just glad I took you down with me, Caroline.
Time to watch some comedians play some games, all hosted by some bloke called James. It's more entertaining than it sounds. It's time for a board game Smackdown.
Good evening, players.
Good
evening. Hi.
How are you doing? You all right?
I'm very wet.
Yeah.
You're under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Recognizable joke alert.
Oh, hang on. Wow. Even from the bottom of the ocean, he wants his credit. There we go. But let's have a quick reminder of how it was that you three turned out to be the final three.
In round 5, the players split into teams to play the most tense party game ever, Top of the Pops. Both teams got off to a flying start, but the pressure started to tell, and after some card stealing, Los Dos Amigos correctly identified Aha and won the game. In the elimination round, Caroline crossed off more numbers in quicks, meaning we had to say goodbye to Miranda.
Quick recap of the stars count. Caroline is the stars leader. She has 10. Silky 7. And Ignacio has 6. The game we're playing in this semi-final is, the smallest game box in the world. It's tiny. It's called Deep Sea Adventure.
Looks like it should be called 20 Benson.
20 Benson Under the Sea. No, it's a tiny little box with a whole lot of game in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And here, in less than a minute, is how to play it.
Deep Sea Adventure by Oink Games is all about pushing your luck. Players are divers on a mission to collect treasure, and the deeper you go, the more valuable the treasure is. On a turn, the 2 special dice are rolled, and the diver moves that many spaces down the track, remembering to completely skip over any divers already there. The diver can choose to pick up the treasure that they have landed on. On any subsequent moves, 1 is deducted from the dice roll for every treasure they are currently carrying, and at the start of their turn, 1 oxygen per treasure is deducted from the communal air supply. At some point, they'll need to turn around and get back to the submarine before the oxygen runs out. Any treasures that are successfully brought back are scored. But if the oxygen runs out while you are still in the sea, you drop all your treasures to the bottom of the track before your passed out body is dragged back to the sub for CPR. Then any blank spaces are removed and we go again. After 3 dives, the player with the most points wins 3 stars and is through to the final. The other 2 go into the elimination game.
Deep Sea Adventure is the game. You can get it from oinkgames.com. Look at it. Of course, it's an Oink game. It's only tiny. Look at that. And it is a lot of fun. It's okay with 3 players. It's okay. But it really comes to life when you play with 6. So we've got 3 more players joining us in this semi-final. Welcome back to the stream, Will, Diane, Rob.
Yay!
This is such a surprise.
It is my 3 alliances from the first episode.
One that you got rid of.
They all died.
I like the way that I look like a halfway house between Will and Rob.
It's great to see you guys. How have you been? All right?
Good,
Good,
thanks.
thanks.
I'm wearing an Easter egg wrapper.
I will say, you said, how have you been? And we said, well, and actually my life has been empty and without purpose.
I didn't say well. I said
we
bereft.
killed you.
Good to see you again, guys.
Well,
Who killed you? Oh, yeah, it was Silky.
yeah, and then Diane kicked him out of the show.
And I also shot Silky as recompense for shooting Rob. So I'm the only person here without blood on my hands.
I'm wearing an Easter egg.
Yes, Diane.
Bleedingest deep sea diver costume I've ever seen. You look more like the Sun Ra.
Either that or you're trying to surprise Donald Trump in his bathroom.
All I want to know is I want to get the measurements for the staff of Ra, but I think there's some other measurements from the other side.
So how this is going to work, guys, is each semi-finalist will team up with another player, and their scores will be combined to form the final score. So it's whichever semi-finalist is in the team that has the most points will be going straight through to the final. Caroline, you are the star leader, which means you have a decision to make. You can either have the first pick of playing partner, or you can choose where you go in the player order today.
I think these three people all have. Well, Rob doesn't have a good reason to hate me. Will has privately stated he wants to kill me.
To clear up any confusion, yes. That is what I think.
I'm not going
Wow.
to choose you. I'm not going to choose. I think I don't mind that you want to kill me. I love you. I love you all. I'm going to choose I'm going to choose which player time I have, please.
Okay. All right. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, I want to go first.
You're going first. All right. So Caroline is first player. Silky, who is second in the star rankings, can now choose whether to have first pick of playing partner or his position in the player order.
Caroline, can you pick a number between 1 and 3, please?
Oh, I picked 3.
3.
Silky.
That's Will.
All right.
Great.
Silky and Will are a team.
Looking
We
forward
need
to
to
it, buddy.
come up with some kind of similarity between Will and Silky that we can kind of riff on and bully them for. Can anyone think of anything?
Yeah, it's been cool, actually. It's been cool.
I was going to suggest to Silky before his method that we each picked either Diane or Rob, so that Will would be with Caroline. That would be the perfect pairing. But that's gone out the window. So I'm going to have Diane
And that
on my
window was
team.
made of 6-inch glass.
All right. So Ignacio has chosen Diane, and that means Caroline is going to be with Rob. As you can see,
Yes.
the
Lovely
divers are in the
pointer.
submarine.
That's great. That's really
there.
great.
This is the trail of treasure. The treasure gets more valuable the further down the track you go, until the most valuable treasure is down here. Caroline, you're the orange diver. You're going to go first. I'm going to roll the dice, and we're going to start. So, you have rolled a 4.
Oh, you've done it to me. Thank you.
Yeah, well, seeing as the board is next to me and not in your house, I thought I'd do it for you.
Okay.
Do you want to
Right.
pick up this treasure?
Rob says yes, but he's never played before.
Yeah, don't take my word for it. It's your go.
I don't want a 0 treasure. I think I'm going to say no. I don't
Okay,
want it.
so Caroline is not choosing to pick up a treasure
Because I'm
there.
thinking of everybody else. I don't want you all to suffocate.
Bye.
Ignacio is next. It's a 4. 1, 2, 3, jumps over Caroline. 4. Ignacio, do you want to pick up that treasure?
What do you think, Diane?
I don't see why not, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's a game. Do go with your gut.
My
Can I just say, I really admire the semi-finalists asking advice from the people who got booted out of the show first.
Oh, one game and suddenly we're idiots. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Plus, like, if anyone looks like an expert on deep sea diving right now, it's Diane. Like, because she's the only one in an actual deep sea. Rob is all right. I'm being honest. You can't go down far in that. It's gonna fill up with water straight away. You're gonna drown immediately, Rob.
Tell
A
you what,
Spanish person giving seafaring advice to the English. Unbelievable.
Come on, Will. Too
Ignacio,
soon. Too
I mean-
soon.
I'm going to take a treasure.
You're taking the treasure, all right?
Yeah.
Ignacio takes that treasure.
Here we go. Foolharding.
That means that space gets replaced by a blank space because Ignacio has taken a treasure. I have something to offer, by the way, to the semi-finalists.
I'll take it.
For 1 star, I will add 2 oxygen to the communal supply at any time.
Okay.
At any time. If you want 2 oxygen added to the communal supply, it'll cost you 1 star.
Okay. James, are we
Yes,
allowed
Frank.
to give you stars for just anything? To just maybe you could do something for us?
It depends what it
Light
is.
stars.
Okay.
I can't affect the outcome of the game in any way.
Okay. I'll think about it.
All right. It's Diane's turn. It's a 5. 1, 2, 3. Jumps over those 4, 5. Still on the lowest value treasure.
right. What do you reckon, mate? Shall I grab it or shall I just
Yeah.
leave the?
Fill your boots. Let's do it. Let's just get
Okay,
as much
I'll
stuff
grab it,
as we
please.
can.
You should
All
be
right.
careful filling your boots because they're weighted boots.
Diane takes a treasure. And then it is Silky's turn.
How high?
It's a 3.
3, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Silky, are you
no,
picking up a treasure?
Yes, I will.
Rob is next.
Get into the green ones.
It's a 4.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Am I in the second stage treasures yet?
Nope. You're on the final first stage treasure.
But we're going to be going into the depleted oxygen zone. Yeah, sod it. I'll take the treasure. Let's do it.
Okay.
But also, before tonight, I actually watched The Meg, which gives a really good sense of this kind of drama.
Will.
Hello.
It's a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no one got into the big round. I will next time.
James, if you want to subtitle this bit now of Will plays an absolute blinder. No treasure, please, James.
Right, no treasure. Caroline's turn.
I want to take the treasure, please.
Okay. Ignacio, do you want to turn back or continue down?
Right. Can I just clarify? If I turned back, what does that mean for the rest of this round? What happens?
You have the rest of the round to get back to the submarine, and you already have a treasure, and you will bank that treasure.
And when I get back, do I cut the cord and everyone else dies or something? Like what happens?
No, not really.
I reckon
No,
if
then
the
what-
Armada had a few more submarines.
They're all submarines now, Silky, right? The Armada.
Oh, that's really bad taste, that, Ignacio. Come on, it's a long time ago. We're all friends now. Let's let bygones be bygones. Come on.
Once you're back in the submarine, that's you for the round.
I would like to roll the dice, please.
So you're continuing down.
Yes.
Good move.
It's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The space in front of... Oh, by the way, oxygen goes down 1 because Ignacio has a treasure. Do you want to claim the treasure that you are now standing on?
Yeah.
Okay. Another treasure is claimed by Ignacio. He now has
And
2.
also maybe punch one of the other players in the face.
It is Diane's turn.
We should have taken
Oxygen
the
goes
treasure.
down to 23. Do you want to continue on or turn back, Diane?
Please, could I continue?
We're all gonna
You've rolled a
die.
3. 1, 2, 3.
I will
Would you
take
like
the
to-
treasure, please.
Going to take the treasure.
Unbelievable.
Seems good to be in the middle.
I can't help it, Caroline. They're so sparkly. What's
He's moving
wrong?
all the pieces around.
He's fixing it. He'll tell us.
Oh, he forgot to.
I forgot to take numbers off people's rolls, but
Oh, okay.
I just worked it out. Basically, Ignacio and Diane should be one space further back than they are.
Okay.
But the treasures were randomly assigned. I have no idea what they are, so you might as well have the ones you've already got.
Okay.
Fair dues.
All right. Silky, sorry. Are you continuing down or turning back?
Treasure.
And we are back with Caroline, who has already turned round.
I'm
So
still
we are
turning.
rolling the dice.
Yeah, I
She
don't-
has 2 treasures, which means oxygen goes down to 9. We're going to remove 2 from this dice roll. It is 4, so you're going to move 2 spaces. You've picked up another. You've landed on another treasure. Do you want to pick it up?
Okay, but there's no chance of any of us getting back to the boat, is there? Unless we buy more oxygen. 12.
How is it 9? You said there was 25 oxygens.
People breathed it, and it turned into a carbon dioxide.
So it's going to be very hard for anyone to get back.
Virtually impossible, I would say.
I'll say no to the treasure.
We move on to Ignacio, the red player, who is still pointing down. So would you like to turn back, Ignacio, or carry on?
I'm going to head back.
Okay. You have 2 treasures, which means oxygen depletes down to 7. 2 will be taken off this score of 4. So that is 2 spaces you move. You've landed on an empty space. Would you like to drop one of your treasures?
Treasure. Oh.
No.
Okay.
We're never gonna get back.
Diane has 2 treasures. Oxygen goes down to 5. She's already heading back. So we're going to take 2 off this dice roll. Oh, and it is a 2, so she doesn't move at all. Would you like to drop a treasure?
I don't think anybody's going to make it back.
Just keep the treasure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just keep it. Yeah. We'll just let it float to the bottom of the sea when I fall unconscious. It'll be fine.
It is Silky's turn. Silky has 3 treasures, so the oxygen depletes down to 2.
Oh
Wow.
And Silky has already turned back, so let's hope that
Thanks,
this
Silky.
is a 7.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a 7, is it?
It's a 4, so you move 1 space. You can drop a treasure if you like.
No, I'm gonna see if Moneybags Caroline spends enough on oxygen for all of us.
Okay.
I don't think she will.
I don't think we're going to get back to her so she can. But she
All right.
doesn't.
Moving on to Rob. Rob has 3 treasures, which depletes the oxygen to the point where the oxygen has run out, and none of you have got back to the submarine.
Oh, hang on. Would I be allowed to buy some before that happens?
It's done. It's done, Caroline.
Okay.
We're dead.
You can't turn the clock back. You can't.
Yeah, I agree with Ignacio. I mean, if everyone said you could, I'd go along with it. But you've got to bear in mind, that would mean you would be on 1 oxygen, which is going to make no difference whatsoever.
They've all got so many treasures.
Yeah, if we all go to the bottom of the ocean, we just have to get them next time.
They're all equal. Okay, let's all be equally dead.
I'm just glad I took you down with me, Caroline.
I will say, Ignacio, whilst I completely agree with you there,
Yeah.
from a gamesmanship point of view,
Yeah.
you really should have let Caroline spend one of her stars then. It would have changed nothing apart from how many stars ahead of you she was in the game.
Yeah, maybe.
You idiot.
Caroline, can I
God
just
damn it,
say,
about your
I was greedy. I should have turned back earlier. You were right. I'm sorry.
With every extra treasure anyone takes, mounts up.
Yeah, you took one on the way back.
You took 2 on the way back.
This is your fault.
Oh,
I took one on
back.
the way back, but I didn't take the first one on the way down like you all did.
But you did take one on the way back. I'm just saying there's a lot of finger pointing coming from you, Caroline, and you did
There's
take
not.
a treasure. Now, come on, Poppet. You took a treasure.
No.
You can't say that you weren't, come on.
Is this where the crystalline alliance of the feminism ends with Caroline going, don't you passive aggressive me, you gilded polo?
I just think that it's easy to pick up a treasure on the way back to the submarine. You know, it's not so easy to keep going despite all risk for that extra roll of the dice.
Like an idiot. Like a proper idiot.
Hey, there by the grace of God, my friend.
So after the first round, the score is 0-0-0-0-0-0. But
Way.
hey, have a look at the board, guys. The track has shortened somewhat, hasn't it? What with all those treasures. And they have all fallen to the bottom of the ocean in piles of 3 and then 1 pile of 2. These piles, for the purposes of oxygen and dice rolls, count as 1 treasure. Although if you get one, you score the points for all of them.
Wow.
Okay, guys. As you can see, the turn order has changed. Basically, whoever was furthest away from the submarine goes first in the new round.
Oh, you didn't tell us that.
Which means that Will is going first in this round. Then Rob, then
Will.
Ignacio, then Diane, then Silky, then
Will.
Caroline.
If I go down, there's nothing for me but honor and glory. If I go back, I am a coward. But
Doesn't sound difficult.
I am, like, let's be honest, World War One, give me a white feather. Turn me round. Let's go back to the boat.
All right, Will is turning round. We lose an oxygen. It goes to 24, and we're going to remove 1 from this dice roll. It's a 4, so he moves 3. 1, 2, 3. You're on the last treasure before the submarine. Do you want to pick it up?
You better believe your big balls. Yes.
Thank you for referencing my big balls.
I'm so sorry. That was so So unnecessary.
Rob is next. He is here. Look. What do you want to do, Rob? Turn back.
From
or
here,
turn-
I can see the blue ones and I can reach them, and I feel confident, like Alison Hannigan at the end of Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. So why not? Why not go forward and get them? Look, I don't see any risk here. Let's go forward.
Right. Two things. One, it's Alison Doody.
Yeah, Alison Hannigan's the one with the flute at Bandcamp.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's right.
She's very pleasing to my eye.
Alison Doody or Alison Hannigan?
Your wife is directly behind you, Will. I just
First of
want to
all,
point that
we're
out.
not married.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Secondly, it's
secondly,
2021. If I
that's-
can't stay near my partner that I'd love to have a go with Alison Hannigan, then what kind of world are we living in?
The wonderful thing is, Will, you can get a crazy date with Alison Hannigan, and I'm going to get a crazy date with Alison Doody.
You know.
There you go. You're there, Rob. What do you want to do?
I'll take that treasure.
Rob takes a treasure. It's a top tier treasure. Ignacio is here. The oxygen goes down to 22. Do you want to turn back or continue on? All right, turning around. We're going to remove one from this. It is a 5, which means you're going to move 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignacio is safely back. Green. He has a treasure. How many points is your treasure worth, Ignacio? It is worth
0.
Yeah, hello.
Right.
Leaping into the lead. 8 points.
Thank you.
8 points for Ignacio. Okay. Diane. Who is all the way up here. Look. You're turning back?
I'm turning back, please.
Okay. Oxygen goes down 1. It's a 5. Diane is also back.
Woo! Staff party.
And she has another 8.
Yes.
Still 21 oxygens left. Silky. Oxygen goes down to 20. Are you continuing down or turning back?
21 oxygens, is that the best way? I mean, can we say like 21?
21 gulps.
Do you know, really, to be fair, that'd actually be 42 oxygens because oxygens hang around in O2. Getting an O1 is a free radical, and that is going to be an absolute bloody nightmare for the chemistry.
I don't know what you're talking about on Vodafone.
Disgusting.
Amazing. Recognisable joke. I recognise the joke.
I'm gonna head down.
Hang on. There we go.
BT cell fishing nets.
You want me to get my bugle out?
No. Silky, what are you doing?
I do like the bugle.
Silky is continuing on. We'll remove 1 from this dice roll.
I've spotted
It's a
it.
4, so it's a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Also,
It can be like our ship's bugle. We just need a parrot.
You picking it up,
Beg
Silky?
your pardon?
I'm going to consult with my colleague, Mr. Duggan.
Hello.
No more Alison back.
That tugboat's back again.
Do you think I should take this and then return?
Yes, mate.
I'll take that, James.
Because I've
Thank you.
got 2, and I'm guaranteed to get home. Like I can't roll. I can roll. Actually, I needed 3 to get back. Let's live a little. Yeah, take it and come back after this one.
Okay. Caroline, it's your turn. The oxygen goes down to 19. Are you continuing down or turning back?
This is a whole different situation now that everybody's gone back to the submarine. Now that the oxygen's not going to deplete at anywhere near the same rate. So,
Sorry, I've played this game a lot.
why are you laughing?
I've drawn an elephant.
Nothing.
So it will deplete, you're saying?
You're saying get back, for God's sake, get
I'm
back.
going to turn back, please.
It's not for me
It's got like
to
spaniel's ears.
give
An
strategic
elephant.
advice. You're turning round, okay? Caroline is turning round. You have rolled a 5, so it's actually a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've landed on a blank space. You can drop your treasure if you want.
No, thank you.
Very well. We go back to Will. Will is up here. He has 2 treasures. The oxygen goes down to 17.
Just quickly, I'm not vaping. I'm being like bursts of compressed air from inside the submarine. It's very meta.
You've rolled a 3, Will, which means you are back in the submarine.
Does he bounce back into the green? No.
Hooray.
Me. Me.
Oh, hang on. I've got something for that.
Well, Duggan.
Silky, I'm home. What have I scored, please, James?
You have scored 9
Oh.
and
With an underline.
2.
And a 2.
Wow.
I believe that is 11. 1 Silky, 1 Will. 11.
Rob is here. He has 2 treasures, so the oxygen goes down to 15. He's turned back. And he's moving 3. Do you want to drop a treasure? No. All right, he's not dropping a treasure, which means we go on to Ignacio's back, Diane's back. Silky is way down here. What do you want to do?
Honestly, just dribbling on my snorkel so much. It's just covered in saliva.
Lovely.
That's Rob Deering, ladies and gentlemen. He makes his own gravy. I'd like to turn back, please, James.
Hang on.
To take
The oxygen goes down to 13, by the way, and Silky's moving 3 spaces. There's another treasure. Do you want it?
Oh, yeah. When you take your treasure on the way back.
I think we may have overstretched. Play the Lopez maneuver. Take the treasure. Burn this place to the ground.
Party on the sub.
Will,
I'm
did
on the
you
sub.
pass that drawing to Ignacio?
No, I
I'm
drew
on the
it.
sub, guys. I'm on the sub as well.
Check your WhatsApp.
What can I draw?
James, I don't think you've
You
been
can
on
play the
sub
bugle.
same, I'm afraid. You haven't got the same kind of energy. You're like the teacher on the youth trip.
James, I'm not going to pick that up. Thank you.
Oh,
Moving on to Caroline, who is
James.
here.
James, can
Yes,
I
please.
spend stars to deplete oxygen?
No, you cannot.
Oh,
No.
What is the point in this game, James? Come on.
it's for humans.
And all my stars to kill my fellow players.
I just point out, everyone else has got some sort of backdrop or a room. Ignacio's actually got a live feed of his own mind.
Yeah. Always swimming, just on a loop, the shark.
I'm going back, please. Yeah.
Yeah, Caroline, you're there. Do you want to pick that treasure up?
No.
Rob, who is here. He has turned around. He has 2 treasures. There are 10 oxygen left.
Can you roll me 2 threes, please?
I'll do what I can. It's a 5, so you're moving 3. 1, 2, 3. You've landed on a treasure. Do you want it?
No.
Silky.
Very drunk now.
Hey there, James.
Yeah, oxygen's down to 8. You're there. Do you want to drop a treasure?
How many treasures do I currently have?
You have 2.
And you say the oxygen's on 8.
That's correct.
Looks like I might take someone down with me. I don't want to drop any treasures.
Caroline, you have 1 treasure. Oxygen moves down to 7. You are very close to the door of the submarine. Oh, look at that. You have rolled a double 3, so you are home.
It's my double 3.
Yay! There you go.
Caroline has picked up 10 points.
And
that's very good.
didn't I pick up 2?
You had 1.
Let's say survived by only taking 1.
Okay.
Which means there are only 2 people left out there. It is Silky and it's Rob, and it is Rob's turn.
Yeah, can you get me to safety, please? I don't want to die.
2 down to oxygen's down to 5.
Okay. Are you
I'm afraid
green?
it's a double 1, so you don't move.
Oh, no.
But you can pick up the treasure you're on.
Of course I don't want the bloody treasure. I just
Hang
want to
on.
live.
Don't pick this treasure, and we'll review the star situation next turn.
I might be dead by then, but good thought.
No, you won't. I'm going to be noticing. I'm going to notice.
Do it now while you can. Save me and maybe Silky. I'll accept that.
We've got at least another turn before
You haven't.
No, that's right. It's these 2 turns. We're in big trouble.
If the oxygen stops at exactly 0, that player can continue their turn because it hasn't gone below 0. However, on the next turn, it will go below 0 and then no more oxygen can be bought.
And then Silky will die.
But if it goes from 1 to -1, then it's gone through 0 and that's it. Silky! Oxygen depletes by 2. Oxygen is now on 3.
Good luck, brother.
And 3.
You've rolled a 3, which means you move 1 space.
So is it 2 oxygen for 1 star?
That's correct.
No. The thing is, because whilst Ig and Diane are both home, so that team has got lots of points. Out of the team of me and you and Rob and Caroline, if you and Rob both die, we are in second place. So the onus to spend their stars should be on Caroline.
I totally hear what Will says, Silky, but it's so cold. What? Let's just me and you get home, brother. Let's get back
How
to the
many
sub.
stars have I got, and how many stars has everyone else got, please?
Caroline has 10, Silky has 7, Ignacio has 6.
Hang on, how many are there? There's 3. I don't need to do it yet until after Rob's turn.
All right, fair enough. Rob, it's your turn. Oxygen goes down to 1.
One's going down to 1, Caroline, you great fool.
Then you rolled a 5, which means you move 3. 1, 2, 3. You've landed on a treasure. Do you want to pick it up?
Of course I don't want to pick it up.
The oxygen is in 1. It is Silky's turn.
Caroline, do you want to buy a star?
Okay, I'll buy it. No, then I'm going to have to buy another one. That's not fair.
Buy 2, mate. Seems easier.
I think
'cause
4 stars should do it, I think.
Silky is very fair-minded. He's going to buy another one for Rob to get back.
Is anyone buying oxygen?
Yes, I'm buying.
Okay. Caroline buys 2. Oxygen goes back up to 3. It's Silky's turn.
The thing is, there's
Oxygen
a lot of
goes
quite-
down to 1.
There's a lot of quite arcane gameplay here, and I think Caroline's forgetting how awfully I was lost in the first game, and I just need a little bit of self-respect. That's all I need, a little bit of self-respect.
Who's this? Who's playing this round?
You're there, Silky. You can
Yep.
pick that treasure up if you want.
I don't want to do that, but I do want to buy some oxygen.
No. You're not home. Rob's not home. You don't need to spend money. If you spend money now, you're pretty much guaranteeing Rob gets home and guaranteeing nothing for us. And I know that you've been a paragon
Okay,
of virtue and
I'll buy
fairness.
it. I'll
There's a
buy
difference
it.
between fairness and chumpery.
I hear your point about trumpery, but the thing is, this is the last chance I have to buy oxygen.
You
Don't
can't get
worry.
home
Are
on
we
this
not
go,
playing
Silky.
again?
There's one more round.
Silky,
I'll
you can't get
I'm
home
gonna
on this
spend
roll.
one now, please.
Caroline, do you want to buy some oxygen?
Yes, please.
Goes
Oh,
back
is
up
Rob
to 3.
saying no? I shouldn't bother.
Rob, it's your turn. If this is 4 or more, you are back home.
Don't give me a teeny weeny snake eyes. What is it?
It's a 4.
Back home.
No, sorry, it needed to be more than 4. 1, 2. You're at the door.
Can anybody hear something? Can
That was
anybody
a
put
that was a
something outside the
star
sub?
that was a star well spent, I think, Caroline.
Wasn't it? It's telling to me.
Oxygen is on 1.
You've seen the Meg as well.
So, Silky, you can move now for free because it forces Caroline to spend more stars to keep Rob alive.
We'll all die if he moves now.
Oxygen is on 1 now. Does anyone want to buy any more oxygen, or this round's ending?
James, I would like to spend a star for you to wrap Fresh Prince of Bel-Air lyrics at the start of the next round.
I thought you were going to
Really?
slay me.
Yeah.
All right. Is anyone buying oxygen, or is this round ending?
Unbelievable. Silky, the
Round is
fair-minded
ended.
man.
What's this gear for if not, having a go?
The round has ended.
Sorry, Rob. Okay.
Right, we're heading into round 3. Some stuff has changed. Hey, look, the treasure trail is considerably shorter. And there is more of this incredible booty right at the bottom of the ocean, including this one at the bottom, which is 1 tier 3 treasure and 2 top tier treasures. A lot of points there to be had. Also, the turn order has changed. So Silky is now the first player, then Rob, then Caroline, then Will, then Diane, then Ignacio.
Sorry, James. I did spend a star.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. If you'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. Where was West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground. It's where I spent most of my days, chilling out, relaxing, and maxing all cool, or shooting some b-ball outside of school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mum got scared. She said, "You move in with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh there with dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, now forget it. You're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I said to the cabbie, "You're home. Smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
Oh, yes.
Isn't it amazing that they kept the verse about the cab driver in all the way along?
Yep. Silky. We go back to Silky, who is here. Are you turning around or carrying on?
Will,
Yeah.
I've got a tier 3 treasure. Shall I just turn around for the sub now?
James, can you point at Silky's piece?
It's the purple one.
I beg your pardon?
It's the purple one worked.
I am.
No, take one more, because short of a bad roll, a pretty bad roll, you're going to be right down the bottom, and no oxygen's gone yet. One. I think one more roll for you.
All right.
Okay, actually, one oxygen has gone. It's a 2. You're on a big old pile of stuff.
James, I will take that and I will turn.
Like Benedict Arnold.
Rob, you are there. Do you want to continue down or carry on? Oxygen is 23.
I'm turning back.
Down. No!
Oh, wait a second. I'm carrying on.
All right.
Hang on.
You're right, Caroline. You can't do that twice.
He's moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a big old pile of stuff.
I'm taking
Wow.
Yes! Take it! Ooh, and now it's my turn.
Hang
it. Yeah,
on.
so now you can actually contribute.
Caroline, oxygen is down to 22. Are you
Point
turning
at
around
me.
and coming back?
Point at me. I'm on number. Yeah, I'll go one more.
It's a 5. So you're moving 4. 1, 2,
Oh my
3, 4. Big pile of stuff. Do you want it?
Yeah.
It is Will. Are you turning back or carrying on? You have nothing.
I'm going to carry on.
Right, this one.
There's a 4 for Will. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have landed on nothing. Diane.
Silky, I'm going further. I've got nothing being eaten. I've got nothing. I'm
Wait
going
a
down.
minute, Ignacio. So I noticed that everybody's sort of gone down twice.
Yeah.
So they have got the big treasure. I don't know if I can go too far. I think the furthest I could go would be between Silky and I don't know who the other person is. The orange
That's
one.
Caroline, the orange one.
Look, guys,
Let's
we've been
just-
Yeah, that's the furthest I could go. I think in one, but it's more likely that I'll stay around the top. What do you reckon?
Let's just get back.
You think just get back, just bank it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn around, please.
Turn around. Okay. Turn around, bright eyes. It's a 5, which is enough to get you back, Diane, with your treasure.
What did I come back with? 5, not much, mate. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Right.
It
Let
is
me
better than nothing.
let me
Yeah.
sink the rest of these pricks, and then we'll go home. All right.
Is Ignacio's turn. You continuing on or turning back, Ignacio? You are here.
Right. What do you think, Diane? How much oxygen is left, please, James?
There is. Oh, hang on. 20, yes, because one will go down on your turn.
20.
Okay, so what we already know is that you've got to assume that at least 2 is going to go in every single go.
Can I say there are 7 treasures in people's hands right now?
You're the little red piece. Yeah. Do you know what? Head back because you might pick something up on the way.
Cool.
And
Oh no, Diane, you can't treasure up on the way back.
Hey, Caroline, I do what I want, okay? I'm heading back. Roll a dice.
No.
It's a 3, which means you only move 2,
Okay.
which is a blank space here.
Ah,
You can drop your
never mind.
treasure if you want. Silky has 1 treasure. Oxygen goes to 19. What do you want to do?
I'm going to turn back, please, James.
It's a 5, which means you move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have landed on a top tier treasure.
I'm already carrying 1 treasure. James, sorry, is it 1 treasure I'm carrying already?
Sorry, no, you're carrying 2. My fault. Oxygen is at 18. Sorry, which means you are there. My bad.
Leave it, please.
Caroline, thank you.
Rob, you oxygen is down to 16. Do you want to continue on or turn back? You are
Of
way
course I want to turn
down
back.
here. All right. So we're going to deduct 2 from this roll, whatever it is.
Never getting back. Is that you and
It's
me?
a
all the way
3.
there?
So you're moving there.
It's nothing,
big-
is it? Rubbish.
It's a big pile of treasure. You can pick it up if you want.
I don't want it.
We move on to Caroline, who has got 2 treasures. So oxygen goes down to 14.
Back.
You're turning back. All right. It's a 3. So you go 1 space.
Is that not me?
You can drop a treasure.
No, I'm not dropping. I'm saying doesn't make no difference.
Will is here. What are you doing, Will? You have no treasures.
Silky,
Hey, Will.
I think I'm going to turn back because there's no. How many dead zones are there between me and the boat, mate?
Currently 1.
1.
1, 2, 3.
Lovely
4.
use of Dead Zone. Great film.
Thanks, man. 5 or 6, and I've wasted my entire turn. Is that true, James?
That is true. If you roll a 2 or a 4, you'll be on a treasure. If
Or
you
a
roll a
1.
3, no,
Or a
you can't roll a 1. If you're on a 3, you're on a blank space. So basically 2 and 4, and you'll pick up a treasure. Otherwise, you won't. If you turn back.
40% chance. What do you reckon, mate?
4 is the most commonly rolled number in this game.
You make the choice. I trust you.
I'll go north. Shipwood, matey.
All right, Will's turning round. Let's hope this is a 2 or a 4 then for you. It's a 4.
Grant.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a treasure right before the door. Do you want it?
I want to suck
1,
it
2,
into my
3,
mouth.
4. There's a treasure right before the door.
5, 6, 7, 8. Please, nobody asphyxiate.
Please,
Diane's
everyone
already
else.
back. Ignacio has 1 treasure. So the oxygen goes down to 13.
Can
He's
I
already turned back.
can I head back down now?
No, you've got to carry it. You can only turn once. It's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignacio is back in the submarine.
When you have a lovely party.
Yeah, office party.
With a treasure worth
Yes.
13.
Yes, mate.
Which means Team Ignacio are back in the submarine with 34 points. Will and Silky have 3 treasures between them. Rob and Caroline have 4 treasures between them. There is 13 oxygen left on the submarine.
13 gulps.
And it
We're
is Silky's
miles
turn.
down.
He's already turned round.
Can I please roll the dice?
You need to
Nightmare.
roll more than a 1.
Good luck, Will.
Oh, look,
Got some
it's a
prayers.
5, which is a 4.
Got
Will is
some
back. Will is back in the submarine, and he has got you
Christ, I'm impressive.
1 point.
All right,
1 point,
Will, it's
Will.
time for your reward.
Which means
Get out, then.
Silky's team have now got 12 points. It is Silky's turn next. He is purple.
Hi.
He has 3 treasures, which means the oxygen level goes down to 3.
Ooh.
And we're going to deduct 3 from whatever this is.
It's got to
it's
be
a
a
6.
6 for my boy.
It's a 5. So it's 1, 2, right by the door.
Silky, once more, the onus is on the other team to buy oxygen. So if you buy any oxygen, I like you. We've been friends for a decade. I'll fall out with you, large parcels.
Silky, if you drop a treasure
It's
now,
on them.
I will buy an oxygen. Otherwise, I'm not.
That's fine. We lose nothing either way there. The worst case scenario is there. We might have more than 20 points in your treasure. If you do nothing, we are definitely second. Even if we get home, you've got to have an average of more than 8 points per treasure. That is a fool's errand. Let Caroline spend her stars. Nothing changes for us.
Silky, look. Can I
hey,
just
Ignacio.
point out, hey man, I haven't been in the elimination thing once. I've not been in the elimination thing once. Let's keep that streak going.
Been very helpful
Let's
indeed.
maintain.
Maybe by not ditching some treasure now, you're keeping Ignacio out of the elimination round. That's all.
I mean, she makes a great point. Thank you, Caroline, for summing that exactly how I feel about
But
that.
also,
I-
if you ditch,
I appreciate what you're both saying, and I appreciate those input. I think it's unlikely that in what I've got in my treasure bag, I have more than 24 points. However, I'm going to see what Caroline and Rob do, because they're going to be able to see the door of the submarine getting nearer and nearer.
Yeah, like in the last round.
Okay, here's where we are. Silky has 3 treasures. You are able to drop a treasure if you want.
We're not getting back. We've totally misjudged it. So,
of course.
Which means it is Rob's go. Rob has 2 treasures, which means the oxygen goes down to 1.
Please get me to safety.
impossible.
We're taking 2 off of this.
We
You
can't see
need
it.
it to. You need to roll a 7.
Yeah, we can't see the dice anymore. Oh,
That was deliberate, you swine.
It's a 3. You move.
We're never getting home.
You could probably do it with a couple more bits of oxygen, though. You'd probably buy a couple, I think.
All right.
In real life, I'm good at games.
Doesn't anyone else want James to wrap something? I can't believe I'm the only one who paid to watch that.
Caroline.
I prefer if someone paid to not have me die on the ocean floor. But no, fair enough. Fanny about with your raps a bit more.
Oh, man.
The oxygen is going to go to 0 now.
We played badly.
You can have your go.
Yeah, well,
And you can buy oxygen.
hang on.
A 6.
She's home.
did she
Which
make
means
it?
she's home.
When
1,
the
2,
oxygen
3,
goes below
4,
0,
5.
then it ends. But when it's on 0, there's still another turn.
She made it. Caroline has
She made
picked
it.
up some points.
I honestly can't understand anything about anything now.
Oh, I understand it.
No,
You got
no.
back, but you let me die. I understand.
Well, I haven't done yet.
This is what you got, Caroline.
Caroline has
Look.
got 5 points
With my stack.
and
Oh.
3 points and 4 points, which means Caroline's team is now on 22.
Team.
Silky.
Yeah, I feel
Buy,
strong about that. I did most of that.
James,
Yeah,
how many treasures do I have?
you have 3 treasures.
So,
Need a 4.
Is that what's happening?
so I need to roll 4 or above.
Yes. And at
Okay.
the moment, there's no oxygen. So unless you
you
buy
need-
some oxygen, it's the end of the game.
Caroline, do you want to go halves with me on oxygen? I'll buy
No.
one. Because that way Rob will get home.
He won't. I'll have to buy more oxygen for Rob to get home.
James, can I ask a question? If Silky buys 1 star's worth of oxygen, 2 points,
Yeah,
it would go to -1 at the start of his turn.
yeah.
Does he still get his turn?
No,
Right, so it has to be a... Okay.
there wasn't enough oxygen for him to have his turn.
Do you know what,
Cool,
Silky?
okay.
Do it, because then you'll be even with Ig overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I'll buy 2 stars worth of oxygen, which I believe is 4.
Yeah. So it goes back up to 4, which means
Run, Johannes.
oxygen goes down to 1, and Silky has his go. This is 4, 5, or 6. Silky is back on the submarine.
Oh no!
Silky does not move. You have the option to drop a treasure if you want.
This is horrible.
Now, all right.
This is the best game of all time.
Rob has 2 treasures.
I'm gonna buy an oxygen.
Caroline buys in oxygen. The star count goes down to 7. Rob can have his go.
I don't
2
want
go up, 2 come down. Oxygen is back to 1.
Get me
Rob
big
requires
rolls. Give me some big rolls, Rob.
a
Yeah.
5 or a 6.
That's all I want, a 5 or a 6.
Snake
So-
eyes. Oh, it's a
It's
6.
a 6.
He's in. He's home.
Oh, no,
Rob
no,
is
no.
back.
And what did you get, Rob?
Right, let's see.
What did you get?
He's-
Rob has got 1.
One.
Oh, come on.
Love you.
0,
Oh, come on!
4,
Yes, that's 5.
and
Oh.
15.
Oh no!
She's 20, which means Caroline's team now has 42 points.
Never liked you, Rob.
No!
Never liked you. You piece of shit.
I just can't believe I made it back to the sub. Numbers aside, I just got back to the sub. That's big for me.
Oh,
I'm sorry that I screwed up your run. Ignacio.
Nah, man, don't worry, man. It's fine. It's okay.
So,
I'm glad
the-
that Caroline is top again. That's really what I wanted at the start of this game.
Ignacio's in
Didn't even pronounce my name right. Didn't even pronounce my name
What-
right.
what the hell is
It's
your
really
name?
gone.
Just
It's Ignacio. Ignacio.
Silky. The oxygen level is at 1. If no one buys any oxygen, it's the end of the game.
I'll buy him some oxygen. How much does he need to get home?
He has 3 treasures. Oxygen level is on 1.
Will 1 star do it, James?
1 star will be enough for this turn.
Will it?
And he needs
Yep.
to get. How much does he need to roll to get home?
4, 5, or 6.
So if I bought 1 star's worth and he doesn't get home, then it's up to them if they want to buy another one. Yeah. Let's get
Yeah.
Silky home. Let's make sure we all get back to the submarine.
hashtag get Silky home.
Get Silky home.
Who is buying the oxygen?
I'll buy an oxygen. Yeah,
All right,
one
Ignacio goes
oxygen.
down to 4. Here come the dice. That goes up to 3, and then it goes down to 0. So with the last off, Caroline has left the stream. I don't know where she's gone. This is a 4, 5, or 6. Silky has got home. Here we go.
Yes!
It's a 4. Silky's home.
Silky's home.
Hashtag got Silky home. Got
Thank
Silky
you,
home.
everyone.
guys. Great work. Great
Okay.
work, guys. Great work.
The score to beat is 42. Silky's team is currently on 12. He has some treasure. I am revealing this to you at the same time I'm seeing it for the first time as well. I don't know. You have got
Oh,
a 0,
Yes, all the difference.
a 6. That's
Oh,
18.
Just a 24 needed then.
A 7. That's 25. An 11.
Ooh.
That's 36. And a 14.
We did it!
That's 50 points.
Yes, Silky. Yes, Silky. Yes,
In fact,
yes,
we'll go-
yes.
Ignacio, I'm so sorry. Ignacio, I'm so sorry. I
It's
tried my
okay.
best.
I couldn't win anyway, so I thought I'm gonna give him the star. Let's maybe change the course of the future, and I've done
Oh,
that. That's
was
all I set out to
beautiful.
do.
Hey, Caroline. So Silky spent some stars. He got home and
Silky didn't spend any stars, James.
sorry.
Silky didn't spend any stars.
Ignacio spent a star to get Silky home, and Silky scored 50 points, which means that
We knew.
Team
I'll
Silky
see you in
has
the
won
elimination
the
round,
game.
Caroline.
Congratulations, Silky. You're in the final.
Well done, Silky.
So thank you, everyone, because it's been such a great game. And can I get out of my wetsuit now? Because I'm sweating. I've lost about a stone and a half.
The game we're playing in the elimination game is Soundiculous.
God.
Ooh.
Because she couldn't stick around, Will is going to be taking the place of Diane in Team Ignacio for this elimination game of Soundiculous. Here's how the game works. Ignacio and Caroline, you will be given a list of things, and you have to make the sound of those things in order for your teammate to guess what they are. You'll have 3 minutes to get as many as you can. Whichever team gets the most is the winner. Ignacio and Caroline, during your turn, you must sit on your hands.
Our own hands.
Yes, sit on your hands. That's what that phrase means. When it's your turn.
Okay, so right now I can do all this.
If you want to pass, just say pass. You lose 10 seconds off your time every time you pass. If you say any words, we have to abandon that one and move on to the next one, and you lose 10 seconds of your time. If you use your hands to gesture or mime, you lose 10 seconds off your time.
Well, why
and
would
move
you
on to the
use
next
your
one.
hands? You should be sitting on them.
That's why the rule is you sit on your hands.
Wonderful question, Rob.
The game Soundiculous comes with 3 levels of clues. easy, medium, and hard. By default, you are both getting hard clues. However, I'm giving you the chance to bid to have easy or medium clues. Here is how the bidding works. If you bid 0, you get the hard clues. If you are the winning bid, you get the easy clues and you pay your full bid. If you are the losing bid, but you bid one or more, you get the medium clues and you pay 1 star. And if you both bid exactly the same, you both get the hard clues and you both pay 2. So you need to both write down what your bid is,
Okay.
and then we will reveal them at the same time.
I'm worried that there's no real difference between hard and easy clues.
Well, the hard ones are hard, and the easy ones are easy, and the medium
Oh! Okay.
So it's the game sets the difficulty level. All right. Have you both written down a bid?
Yep.
Then please reveal your bids. Okay. Caroline is the winning bid. She has bid 5, which she pays to get the easy clues.
Now do you see what I mean?
Ignacio gets the medium bid for 1. Caroline, would you like to go first or second?
Well, is it just like 1 round each?
Yeah, it's 1 round each.
I'd like to go second, please.
All right, very well. First round will be Ignacio and Rob.
Ignacio, I want you to know, and I'm sure that if this goes badly, this will be a clip for hubris. This game is very much my wheelhouse.
Okay.
I look forward to it. Yeah. I'm dead good at this sort of thing, mate.
Ignacio, are you ready to make some sounds?
Oh, absolutely not. But let's do it anyway. Let's go.
All right, please sit on your hands. Will, are you ready to guess?
Yes, sir.
Your time starts now.
No.
Puppy, wolf.
Oh, man, I
A
can't.
pack of dogs being sprayed. 2 dogs having sex being sprayed on by a hose. That's a dog. That's a dog, right?
Can't go high pitch now. Shit.
All
Pass.
right, are you passing?
Pass.
Passing. Lose 10
Shit,
seconds.
mother.
The
Okay.
seal.
When it wasn't.
Oh man.
Dolphin. A shepherd.
Oh man. Skip.
Monkeys.
Skip.
2 monkeys.
No.
Pass.
Stick with it.
It was rat.
Thanks. Okay.
Monkey. The jungle.
Yes.
Correct. 1 point.
King.
Cash register. A till.
Thank
yes,
you.
correct. 2 points.
Cow. Cow drowning?
My hen gladvan had I.
No, you can't know that's words. I'm sorry, you lose 10 seconds. It was whale. Move on.
Son of a bitch.
Look at the Welsh national anthem. A tap, a fountain, a shower, a water.
Shower is correct. What's 3 points?
Pass.
All right, it was washing machine. Moving on.
Vroom, vroom.
Laser. Ricky J.
Dun 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 dun.
Star Wars, Mega Blasters, the Death Star, a TIE Fighter, the Millennium Falcon, an X-Wing, Darth Vader flying a TIE Fighter, a lightsaber!
Yes.
Correct.
An electro wank?
I'm afraid that's your time.
Electric toothbrush.
It was electric toothbrush.
That was good.
Thanks, man.
I don't
Ignacio.
regret rat or whale.
I should get a bonus point for singing the Welsh national anthem, man. That is Wales.
You're
That's
Welsh, you f***er.
I can't believe you didn't get it from the impression, which was I thought was perfectly good, as was the seal one. But Ignacio, you scored 4 points. All right, guys. The score to beat is 4. You have 3 minutes on the clock. Caroline, are you ready to make sounds?
Yes.
Rob, are you ready to guess?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Your time starts now.
Hiccups.
Yes.
Correct.
Laughter. Jackal. Hyena. Evil. Witch.
Correct.
Spit.
Correct.
Orgasm. Birth.
Birth is correct, yes.
Vomit. Puke.
Correct.
Lamb. Bar. Goat. Wheat.
Pass.
Okay, it was goat.
I said goat.
I think he did.
All right. Sorry, you have the point then.
Whistling.
Correct.
Pass.
It was tiger.
Good song. I know what that one is.
I can't remember how to do it. Pass.
It was mobile phone.
Nice. Oh, bee. Fly. Buzz.
Correct. Fly.
Pig. Oink.
Correct.
Gasp. Death. Death gasp. Death rattle.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, I'm going to give you that. It was done.
Okay.
But yeah, fine.
Mouse.
Correct.
Squeak. Horse. Monster. Monster.
No, pass.
It was bear.
Snore.
Correct.
Jaws. Shark.
Shark is correct.
Dolphin. Monkey.
Correct.
Squirrel. Beaver.
You're not making sounds.
Otter.
Pass.
It was a rabbit. And that is your time up.
Well, we had the easy clues, right?
Good stuff. Nice one, Caroline.
Thank you. Sorry, everybody.
Well, I'm sure you're on the edge of your seat trying to work out who won that. If you remember, Ignacio scored 4.
Hang on, excuse me. If you remember at the beginning of that, Will said, "Don't worry, mate. This is my wheelhouse."
Yeah, we're
I
going to
did
cut that
say-
out.
It'll be edited. Also, I was expecting more drill, not seal.
Well,
Or if to start going and that'd be a rat.
You said it. Wheelhouse.
Way to kick someone when they're down, Will. I really appreciate that little roasting of
Ignacio,
my sounding
you and I are
impressions.
I have nothing anymore. I am hubris. You're the hero of the piece.
I don't think there's a hero involved here. What I would like to point out is that in 2019, an Italian youth football team manager was sacked by his own club chairman for allowing his team to disrespect the opponent by scoring so many goals after they'd already won. So I just want to put that out there. I think it's disgusting that this didn't end as soon as Caroline scored 5.
What a miss, Caroline making all those noises.
I mean, to be honest, all those noises will haunt me for the rest of my life, James.
It'll haunt us all.
You've done this. You've allowed that to happen. It was over at 5. There's a reason penalty shootouts finish as soon as a team has the best of that amount. You ruined this. You've ruined this entire thing for me. I hope you know that.
Both players get 3 minutes. Caroline, you scored 14 points. They could have stopped trying as well. I'll just point that out.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Caroline's modus operandi, though, does it?
She really does like to grind people into the dirt.
No, I try.
which means Caroline will be joining Silky in the Board Game SmackDown final
Oh,
in
I'm
the next
so
show.
sorry. You thought you were so smug on that bloody submarine.
Was I smug, Caroline? Yeah, was I smug? Bested me in the elimination round. Is that why you did that? Because I was smug?
You spent a star so that you could have me in this round.
Yeah, and I do it again.
Instead of Silky.
Yeah, and I do it
You
again.
wanted.
He also spent a star so that I could do a rap.
I have to go to work at 5. Can I go to bed?
Yeah.
You could have been
I love you all. Bye.
All right, see you, Will. See you in the final.
Wheelhouse Will. I'm sorry, I didn't think I
Caroline,
would get through this round.
you've got nothing to apologize for. You've played excellently. It's been an absolute blast, and thank you so much for having me. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope people don't take me too seriously. If history has shown me anything, it's that I will get screwed in the edit. So it doesn't matter what I say at this point.
You won't. Hey, you've been a brilliant contestant, Ignacio. It's been great having you on the show.
I'm just impressed I made it to this far. I really am.
Bronze medal position. The final will be between Silky and Caroline. The prize will be
Not very many stars.
6,500 pence. Because someone spent a lot of stars. So 65 quid.
A desperate woman. As it turned out, I could have spent 2 instead of 5. It was worth it. It was worth it. That was a lot of fun, Rob. Did it feel good, Rob, after being knocked out in the first round?
Absolutely. To finally win one game made me happy. Get back to the sub and then win this has made it it's wonderful for me.
Sadly, Ignacio leaves Board Game SmackDown. 2 players remain. The game continues in the Board Game SmackDown World Series 2 final. I'm James, and I like games. Until next time. Statistically, the 2 best players we've got, and you're going to duke it out for the title.
To have made it this far,
Yeah.
you should be very proud of yourself. Well done.
Only having seen you struggle 9 or 10 times previously, I'm hoping this evening is consistent.
I've been playing the long game, and last week was all part of our plan, Caroline.